Two major developments in the Walkergate scandal in Wisconsin. One of Walker's former aides is going to cop a plea. I'm loving it. It's only a matter of time of what we find out Scott Walker knew and when he knew it. Walker broke his silence today on the John Doe investigation, and he's starting, to me anyway, sound more and more like Richard Nixon every day.
I think it's very clear when all this is done, no matter how much time it takes. And again, my campaign has been involved with cooperating with them for more than a year. But I have every confidence that when this is completed, people will see that our integrity remains intact.
All right, we'll find out, because on Thursday, two staffers who worked directly for Walker back when he was the Milwaukee County executive were charged for doing political work on the county computers. Investigators, you know what they found? They found a secret internal email system with special encoding equipment tucked away in a custom-designed filing cabinet. Pretty innovative, huh? On Thursday, former county employee Darlene Wink agreed to plead guilty to two misdemeanor counts of using county resources to raise money for Walker's 2010 gubernatorial campaign. She will reportedly cooperate with investigators. Walker's former deputy chief of staff, Kelly Rindfleisch, was charged Thursday with 4 felony counts of misconduct in public office for working on Representative Brett Davis's bid for lieutenant governor. Today, Walker refused to answer any questions about Rindfleisch because he didn't want to break the rules of the John Doe probe. If Scott Walker knew any of this was going on, he is in big-time trouble. Let's turn in now to Wisconsin State Senator Lena Taylor. Senator, good to have you with us tonight. What does this all mean? Could this bring down the governor of Wisconsin? What do you think?
There's no question this can bring down the governor of Wisconsin, and I believe that it's going to come and ultimately sit at a table right in front of him. How can he be less than 20 feet away from these individuals and not know what's going on? It's amazing, because he knew what was going on with previous scandals with Chuck Koala and other individuals that happened in our state. He always talked about Tom Amid, but he didn't know what was going on in his own office. Is, ludicrous.
What does it mean that one of the people who's been arrested and charged is going to work with authorities? I mean, this is going to come out, is it not? We're going to find out for sure whether Walker had anything to do with this. And if he did, what would be the move of the state then? I mean, aren't Republicans concerned about this at this point?
Well, I think that they should be. I think a lot of his money, as you've noticed, has been coming from out of state. So you may have individuals inside the state putting their hands up and choosing to step back a little because they see that this is really a problem. And this is more than just something that other individuals did, that truly it will be difficult I think, for the governor to show that he had no knowledge of any of this. If not, if he didn't know, the question is, shouldn't he have known?
Well, yes, I think he should. But the other thing is this. This doesn't interfere with the investigation. If he were to come out and do one of his infamous interviews on Fox News and say, I didn't have anything to do with this, that doesn't violate any investigation whatsoever. He has not emphatically come out and said, I don't know anything about this and I don't have anything to do with it. Why isn't anybody pressing him on that?
Well, I think maybe you've begun, just like you helped to begin a movement in Wisconsin when you gave us voice. Maybe you've began to give us voice with that very issue, for the governor to come out and completely deny, just say it in plain English. I have nothing to hide. I did not know, so that, later he wouldn't be put in a position to perjure himself if that's true.
I mean, there's no interference with any investigation whatsoever. If Governor Walker were to come out tonight and issue a statement, I had absolutely nothing to do with this. And I think it speaks volumes of the Republicans in that state that they don't make him do that. This is putting them in a real bad spot, because all of these people across Wisconsin, the Republicans are supporting Scott Walker. And then they can't really decide whether they're getting the true story out of this. It would seem to me that some Republicans would start rumbling about this. Is there a way that he could possibly be forced to resign? Could it come to that, Senator?
Well, you know, to be very candid, I would think that the process of a case happening and him being in a position to resign, unless the John Doe rapidly came to show him and it was such that the facts were such that he needed to resign, you know, other than that, I would think that he still is owed his time in court, his due process in court, and he may not resign. But the recall may come before the John Doe finishes, Ed.
Yeah, well, that's true. All good fun in Wisconsin. State Senator Lena Taylor with us tonight here on the Ed Show. And I will tell you, Governor Walker, all you have to do is say, I didn't have anything to do with it. Can't you say that?